On this episode, we are going to learn how to finish up our Buckeye Beauty quilt. Janet, what's our next step?
Well, we've made the 4 patches, and so now we're going to do the half square triangles.
Janet, these fangles look like it makes it so easy to make the squares.
It is. It's my favorite way to make half square triangles, and all you need to do is take a medium and a light fabric, put them right sides together, put the paper over the top, and you just sew right on the paper. So I have these already pinned, and I'm going to sew on the line. And you just keep sewing on the dotted line, and
You have some more finished right here.
if you have more than several to do, you can chain them, just sewing one. So you sew on all the dotted lines, and then you're going to cut on the solid lines. And
Boy,
so
that sure makes it easy.
here's one that's already done. And so here's a solid line here. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut here. And then I'm going to cut down the middle. So I've cut on all the solid lines. Pull the pin out, and when you open it up, you have a half square triangle. And I'm just going to finger press this, and then you remove the paper from the back, just like that.
Oh, this is really easy.
And then you trim off, there's a little ear right there. You're going to trim that off, and you have a perfect half square triangle. And one of these papers will make 4 that are all the same.
Wow, that makes it really easy, Janet. That's really a great tip. And where can you get these?
These are available on our website, and a lot of the quilt shops carry them also.
And how many, in one pack, how many will this do enough for the quilt?
This will do 300, the
Oh, wow.
2.5-inch ones, and that's more than enough for the quilt.
Oh, great. Janet, before we get finished, can you tell us a little bit about your sewing machine?
Yes, this is an old Singer featherweight, and these were made back in the 30s, 40s, 50s. And a lot of the quilters seek them out because they're lightweight and they just sew straight, so they're perfect for quilting.
Thanks. But if you don't have one of these, I mean, you could still make the quilt.
Oh yeah, you can sew on anything.
I actually have one, so I just did want to talk about it because I just think they're really fun. And they are very accurate, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get this quilt finished.
Okay, so we've made the 4 patch, we've made the half square triangles, and now we're going to put them together. This is our light, this is our medium, these are our darks here. They're going to go in a row. So you want to look, let's put this the same way. Okay. So you want the block to look exactly like it does in the picture. And here's the finished block here. You're just going to sew them together. And then on our website, the pattern is free, and you can go there and it shows you the layout so that the placement of the blocks with the lights and darks is what makes the secondary pattern.
Okay, and let's just take another quick look. You were explaining to me about it a little bit more today about the lights and darks. If we can just go over that one more time.
So you can see here how all of these mediums go here and all of the darks are in the 4 patches go across, but it actually forms kind of a light round and then a dark round, just in the placement of the lights and darks in your quilt.
This is just a really fun quilt. As I was looking at it, there's a little bunny face hidden up there, there's little bugs. So really any fabric you have, or you probably could even cut up old shirts if you wanted to. It just makes such a beautiful quilt. Janet, thank you for sharing your quilting expertise with us. I'm so much more clear on how to sew these different blocks, and I'm really anxious to go through my fabrics at home and find out how I can make my own Buckeye Beauty. And what we say, when creativity knocks, open the door.